Robert, a win is a win for Manchester United. A not so comfortable result over Chelsea, but a win is a win. Did we make it easy? No, we didn't. And I think there were some few good individual performances. Obviously, these are going to be the player rating. We'll be going through every player who stepped foot on the pitch. Now, let's start off with it. Altay Bayındır. I think you got to give him a 6.5. I mean, he did have anything to do throughout the game. I mean, on the goal, just a good header. I think it's more on Yoro and kind of Ahmad on that side. But again, he had that one cross from Reece James, which I thought he just parried it into danger. But I'm not going to criticise him on that. Ultimately, we won the game. It was his kick that kind of led to that red card. And yeah, listen, I wanted Le Mans to start, but ultimately Bayern didn't really have too much to do. So I'd give him a 6.5 out of 10. Starting off at the left centre back, I thought sure, it was interesting to see Ruben Amorim start him with after the result against City, and his performance against City. But I'd give him a 7. I thought defensively he was all right. Had a part to play in that Casemiro goal as well. I thought he looked all right today. He talked about after the game how we went into the game wanting to win, and ultimately we got that result. So yeah, listen, I'll give Shaw a 7. Maguire gets a 7. I mean, he got an assist. Yeah, I mean, Maguire looked sharp. Again, an interesting decision to bring him in, but I think he did well in the 70 minutes that he played. I think Ruben Amorim has a lot of faith in the back line. But one player who does have a lot of faith in is De Ligt, and I've got to give him an 8. I thought he was colossal today. I thought defensively he's very, very good, but also it's just him on the ball. I thought he started off the game very, very well in that right centre-back position. He was commanding, he made some good challenges. And I think physically he's fantastic. And I think on the ball as well, something that's very, very underrated. I think someone who progresses the ball, he was getting high. He was pressing. And yeah, he looked like a very, very good defender today. Now, Dorgu again got an assist, had the part to play in the second goal. I'd give him a 7 point. I'll give him a 7. I think we don't need to get too carried away. I think, yes, it was a good result, but it's only one game. And I think Dorgu, you look at his performance today, I thought his quality of crossing was much better. I think he was getting into more better positions, and I think his overall play was a big improvement over City. You have to remember he is obviously only 20 years old. He's a young player adapting to a new league. But I thought his performance was very, very solid today, and it was... Yeah, listen, Chelsea didn't really offer a threat. I think he did kind of get cooked a few times by Reece James. It was the cross that came from a corner, but all in all, I think he held his own relatively well. And he had a good performance defensively for Manchester United. Now, right wing back Masraoui, I mean, it's crazy that he only got 12 million because he was a 7 out of 10 as well. 65 minutes, very good on the ball. Put both crosses in that led to the goals as well. A key part of this team, and I think he's someone who Ruben Amorim has to play, whether that's in the centre back or as a wing back. And you can see his kind of energy and passion that that Masraoui has, and I think Amorim has seen that. I think ever since he's come back from injury, he's been someone who's been consistently in that team, and he's had some very, very good performances. Yeah, I think he had a decent game. Now, Casemiro, listen, I'll give him a 6. Was it a red card? Yes, I think it was. I think in the nature of the game, second yellow for putting his hands on Esteval. I can't remember what the first foul was even for, but the second one, it definitely was a second yellow challenge. He got his goal against Chelsea. That's his 3rd goal now. Again, I think he actually looked alright in midfield. Again, it's quite hard to judge the game when large parts of it were played with 10v10 or 10v11, but I think he got around the pitch. So I'd give him a 5. Bruno, for me, again, 7. I think he was someone who was probably the man of the match with De Ligt. It was a good goal. I think you look at where that goal comes from. He's supposed to be playing in the pivot, but ends up in the box scoring a goal. He's someone who again put a lot of energy, a lot of passion. It was interesting to see him taken off. Yes, it was in the 87th minute, but it does show Ruben Amorim is willing to take off Bruno. But yeah, I thought he had a good game. His passing was good, his energy was good, and I think in that pivot, I think the fact that Amorim continues going with Bruno, I think he just wants to find a compatible partner for Bruno Fernandes. Now the 2 10s, in Burmo, I'll give him a 6.5. I think he was good today. He looked energetic, he looked sharp. Again, it was his anticipation that led to the red card. I think it was his sort of energy which helped United today. I think again the only thing that I'm probably missing from his performances are goals, but again he looked energetic, he looked sharp. You can see it's a massive improvement of what we've had at Manchester United, and against Chelsea, yeah, he had a good display. Now Ahmad, 6.5 as well. I thought Ahmad today, left 10, right wing back, right 10, he played in a variety of positions, but he put the work in, he put the effort in, and I think he looked decent defensively when he had to fill in at times at right wing back. Again, in the attacking phase, I can't really remember him having too much kind of activity down in the box. But again, he was a player who got involved in the game today. Now Sesko, again, great flick on from BRUNO, great physicality. But listen, I think taking him off was probably the right thing to do, and I know a lot of people disagree with it, but I thought he had an alright game. I think defensively, like, his hold-up play is good. But yeah, there's still a lot more to come from him, and this game it was probably the ideal game to get him a goal, but obviously he didn't stay on the pitch, so I'd give him a 6. Now the subs, Ugarte, listen, I'd give him a 5. I mean, I didn't really notice him. Again, he got around. We came on in the 45th minute, didn't really have too much to do, just kept the ball ticking in midfield. Now again, it was good to see Cunha back. I'd give him a 6. Again, didn't really do too much in the game. He was getting about, had nice bits of play, nice flicks, nice touches. So yeah, I give him a 6. Mount gets a 6. Euro gets a 6, and I think Kobbie Mainoo should also get a 6 as well. Now in terms of Ruben Amorim, listen, it was a much needed win, our first win of the season, our probably biggest home performance that we've had. Yes, we made it difficult, but it was all about getting the win, and I think you have to give Ruben Amorim a 7. I thought his subs made sense. I didn't kind of agree with the team selection. I think keeping Shaw in after the poor performance he had against City, dropping Euro didn't make any sense. But ultimately, as I said, it was about getting the performance. Typically, this game is a draw. I think Chelsea found it very, very difficult to kind of get at United at times. In that first half, second half, it was a much more open game. But I think Ruben Amorim has to now take this momentum and build it. We've talked about it a lot of times before. Now, in terms of man of the match, I'll give it to De Ligt. Thought he was fantastic today. Defensively, he was just immense. So yeah, I'd give it to De Ligt.